Happy June, everybody. Jeff Zahler, Zahler Properties. Hope you're enjoying that 100-degree heat and say hello to it for the next 120 days or so. I'm going to talk to you about our May report. Obviously, as we always say, this is the information for May, and it's single-family homes only. Basically, we had a flat market, and we've talked about this, and I'll get into it a little bit more, but our median home price, once again, was $300,000. That's 3 months in a row it's been $300,000, and I think 4 of the last 5 months it's been $300,000 on the nose. Average price point actually jumped up a little bit to about $350,000, but remember, average is gonna move a little bit more every month. So $300,000 is our median. It's kind of a stable market. Going back to July of last year, we've been in a range of $290,000 to $302,000. So I mean, we're really in this new normal, if you will. So that's a sideways market. Maybe not a bad thing for both buyers and sellers. The median days on market is something I look at. We're at 25 days. That's actually 8 days lower than it was at the beginning of the year. So it shows that things are selling a little bit faster, which is great. The average days was 45 days on market. So we're creeping into about a month and a half to sell a house if it's priced the right way. Obviously, things that are priced well are going to move faster. Things that are priced on the higher end are gonna sell a little bit slower. So 25 days for median, 45 days for average. What does that mean? Well, you've heard me every month talk about months of inventory. We're right at 3.3 months of inventory again. We've been between 2.9 and 3.4 the entire year. So we're still in that range. We're selling homes. It's gonna take about 3.3 months to sell everything we had if we didn't get any new homes. So that's kind of it, right? I don't want to talk to you guys about pendings and all that stuff because that number fluctuates. But what does this all mean? We're in a sideways market. And sideways is not bad. This just means we're in a market that is kind of horizontal moving, right? We have some small growth, some small declines, but that's a solid, standard market, okay? It's not bad for sellers. Again, if you're selling it, if you're pricing it right, you're still selling it within 45 days, probably even faster, right? You're still getting 99% of asking price. That's a good thing. You may not have 15 buyers for every listing, but you know what? If you're a seller, you just need to find that one buyer. Remember that, right? You just need one buyer for your home. Price it right, sell it. For buyers, this is a good thing. Rates are low, and you're not having to compete with 15 other offers like you were last year, right? So that's why a horizontal market is actually really good for both buyers and sellers. I know it sounds really weird to think about, but if a seller can get what they want, and a buyer doesn't have to compete with 15 offers on every home, everybody's happy. Everybody wins. So for May, we saw kind of a horizontal market, very similar to April, very similar to March, right? So I expect kind of June to be very similar, July to be similar, and then we may see the median dip a tiny bit or go up a tiny bit, but really we're gonna be in this range until something economically kind of booms or busts. So that's it for May. If you have any questions, you always know how to get a hold of us. Jeff Zahler, Zahler Properties, and we'll get back to you in July with our June market update. Take care.